10 Funniest Hulk Scenes in the MCU, rank. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is filled with hilarious moments, but few characters combine brute strength and comedic timing quite like the Hulk. Whether he's smashing alien monsters or sulking like a toddler, the Giant has made audiences laugh in just about every phase of the MCU timeline. With Bruce Banner's intellect and Hulk's raw emotion sharing the spotlight, the MCU version of the character has evolved into a surprisingly nuanced and often downright funny hero. This list focuses strictly on moments where Hulk himself is the main source of comedy. That means iconic quips like Thor's, "He's a friend from work," or Tony Stark's, "You're embarrassing me in front of the wizards, don't qualify." Instead, this article spotlights Hulk's own antics. Whether he's trolling his teammates or showing off his awkward people skills, Hulk proves over and over that smashing things can be funny. And sometimes, it's not the punches, but the pauses that really make the scene. One of the most crowd-pleasing and laugh-out-loud moments in the Avengers comes when Hulk delivers a sudden, unprovoked punch to Thor. Just after the two have teamed up to lay waste to a bunch of Chitauri invaders, they land together in Grand Central Station, side by side, in a rare moment of camaraderie. The dust settles, and then Hulk, without a word and still riled up from their earlier confrontation, punches Thor right out of the frame. It's a perfect beat of comedy, completely silent except for the thud of the hit and Thor's surprised grunt. The humor comes from both the randomness and Hulk's petty, one-upmanship vibe. Though it's a brief moment, it was incredibly funny and proved that Hulk's sense of humor, while primitive, is perfectly timed. It's also become one of the most meme-worthy moments in MCU history. Near the end of the Avengers, just as things are looking especially bleak in the Battle of New York, Captain America finally gives Hulk the green light audiences were waiting for. Hulk, smash. What follows is a hilarious mix of destruction and glee, as Hulk grins like a kid in a candy store, before launching into full-blown chaos. It's one of the first moments that showed audiences just how funny Hulk can be when unchained. The humor isn't just in the smashing, but in the way Hulk acknowledges Cap's order like a well-trained dog. His mischievous smile says it all. This isn't mindless rage. Hulk loves to smash, and finally getting approval makes it even better. The scene walks the perfect line between epic and hilarious, marking the beginning of Hulk's comedic legacy in the MCU. In Thor, Ragnarok, Hulk's expanded role allowed for more character development and more comedy. One of the funniest moments happens when Thor pleads with Hulk to help him escape Sakaar. Hulk, however, is perfectly content lounging in his luxury quarters, playing with toys and ignoring Thor's desperation. The best gag comes when Hulk encourages Thor to leave on his own, only for Thor's neck implant to incapacitate him. This prompts uproarious laughter in Hulk, who asks Thor to do it again. It's classic kid logic in an 8-foot monster body. The physical humor and timing are spot on, and it perfectly encapsulates their odd couple dynamic. Hulk's petty and playful nature gives this scene its charm, especially since he seems to enjoy watching Thor squirm. It's a great example of how Ragnarok turned Hulk from a background bruiser into a legit comedic character with a toddler's sense of humor. By Avengers Endgame, Hulk has evolved into the charming and bizarre Smart Hulk, a mix of Banner's brains and Hulk's brawn. One standout funny moment comes early in the film when he is recognized by a group of kids who want a selfie. The big green hero happily poses for photos, even encouraging the kids to say green, while Scott Lang awkwardly tries to get some recognition of his own. Hulk awkwardly encouraging the kids to take a selfie with Ant-Man is hilariously awkward, with both Paul Rudd and Mark Ruffalo's comedic stylings blending perfectly. Hulk's chill dad energy, complete with glasses and a sweater, is hilarious on its own. But it's his earnest enthusiasm that really makes the scene. He's gone from rage monster to friendly neighborhood celebrity, and the absurdity of it all adds to the humor. One of the standout comedic scenes in Thor Ragnarok is when Hulk and Thor are arguing like children in their luxurious quarters on Sakaar. The two Avengers, now unlikely roommates, squabble over who's the stronger Avenger in a scene packed with hilariously childish insults. The highlight comes when they both call each other a bad friend and start throwing things at each other,